This is 4.4, graphing equations in slope-intercept form. The x-intercept is the x-coordinate where the line crosses the x-axis. If it crosses the x-axis, we're not traveling up or down any, so y is 0. It will be a number here instead of x, comma, 0. And the y-coordinate is where the line crosses the y-axis, so that means we're not traveling side to side any, so x is 0, which would be a point looking like 0, comma, some number in here for y. And then we have slope-intercept form, and that is y equals mx plus b, where m is slope and b is this y-intercept. I'm not sure why we have the letter b, it's just the way it is. So here's a better representation. The y-intercept, which is b, is where it crosses the y-axis, and this x-axis, x-intercept, is where it crosses the x-axis. So we're going to find the slope and y-intercept of these equations. So I have y equals 3x minus 7. This is in slope-intercept form, and so the slope is 3 because that's where in the position of m, which is the number in front of x, and b I know is my y-intercept, so that is negative 7. It's normally plus b, but since it's negative, it's a minus, it's a negative 7. Now I have y equals 1/4 x plus 12, slope is 1/4, and b is 12. For these, we're just looking and saying, this is slope, this is y-intercept. That's all we're doing. Now we're going to put it into slope-intercept form. So I need y to be by itself and simplify the right side if I can. To have y plus 5 equals 2x, I'm going to subtract 5 on each side to get y equals 2x minus 5. And then we're going to have 2y minus 7 equals x. To get y term by itself, we're going to add 7 to each to get 2y equals x plus 7. Now I divide everything by 2 to get y completely by itself. And this has an invisible coefficient of 1, so this is 1/2 x plus 7 over 2. And now we are going to graph and identify the intercepts of y equals 1/2 x plus 4. So I have a graph here, and I would start this one with my y-intercept. So I'm starting with the 4. That means I go up to 4 and put a dot. Now my slope is rise over run. So that's rise over run, 1 over 2, which means I go up 1 and across 2 to get to my next point. I go up 1 over 2. I also know, so that will give me this right side of my graph. I know that a negative divided by a negative makes a positive. And so to get a positive 1/2, I could go down 1 to the left 2, down 1 to the left 2. Keep going until I have it crossing both the x and the y-axis. Now I can see my y-intercept is 4, and my x-intercept is negative 8. So we are going to use rise over run, 1 over 2, rise over run, to plot our points, starting at our y-intercept.